Hello. So today we just finished playing at the OCE tournament by Attack, and we're playing Blue Omnimon, and we went X2. So let's jump right into this. Alright, so you know the drill. Starting off with the eggs. Best egg for blue, for this version anyway, is Upamon, because we don't really have a lot of jamming, and people tend to leave stuff without sources, so you get a free draw from that. That's really good. And the fifth egg is Demi-Vmon, because we do have some jamming. Actually, now I think about it, it's only 2 cards, but yeah, it's still there, it comes up. Get a free draw when attacking with jamming. So yep, that's for the eggs. Next we got rookies. We have 4 of Elecmon just for the 2 cost vanilla. I didn't play 6 this time because there's a lot of other rookies that I want to play that has effects that's useful for me. So we're only playing 4 of that. And we go Omnimon. Again, gaining memory. If you've seen my past profile with Imperialdramon or even Omnimon, I really like this card because of the memory gaining effect on deletion. There's a cool combo they can do with it with AncientGarurumon. I'll explain that a bit later when I get to the cards. So yep, maxing out on him as well. And then we have the searching cards, rookies, in 3 Strabimon, and we have 3 Gabumon. So Strabimon, because we do play a heavy hybrid engine in this deck, so Strabimon searches them out, including tamers, and Gabumon's just draw 1 in general. You just want to keep cycling your deck, seeing your pieces. And yeah, it's a rookie. In this deck, rookies are especially important because with the combo of the promo Lobomon, you can go straight up into AncientGarurumon with any of the rookies or just 3 cost. So yeah, you can spam the board with rookies, and any one of them surviving means you can go into your Ancient if you have the pieces in hand, and 3 memory, which is basically guaranteed if you have a tamer. Going to champions. Like I said, we have the hybrid engine. So we have 4 Lobomon. What it does, when digivolving, it's a 2 to evolve. You can evolve into AncientGarurumon for 1 more. So it's basically from rookie to AncientGarurumon for 3 cost, like I was saying. And the only downside is that it dies at the end of your turn. So let's get into that sweet little interaction. So if you have a Gomamon, you evolve to Lobomon, and you evolve to AncientGarurumon, which I'll join later. And you pass the turn, or you've attacked with the AncientGarurumon, you've used it, so it doesn't really matter. So you pass the turn, giving them 1 memory. Make sure you send them to 1 memory. This dies, AncientGarurumon dies. You get to trigger AncientGarurumon's effect to play a level 4 lower hybrid from hand. Most of the time it's Strabimon or just another Lobomon is also good. But yeah, because of Gomamon, you pass them to 1, you gain a memory, you go back to 0. It will still be your turn, so you can still do more stuff after that. But that's just a cute little interaction with those cards. And continuing on, you have 2 Lobomon. It's only 2 because I was focusing more on the Omnimon side of this deck. It was alright. It was in my hand when I needed it, and I can search it with the Strabimon when I need it. And yeah, I'll tend to just keep 1 in hand unless I really need to use it to evolve or climb up, or make the Beowulf unattackable. But most of the time, Strabi is the one doing that, or the Lobomon, the promo Lobomon. So 2 is okay. You can bump it up to 3 if you want. And you can reduce the Grizzlymons, but I'm playing 3. I found that I needed quite a few blockers just against other decks that rush as well, or aggressive kind of decks. I understand it doesn't work too well against yellow, because they can just War Grey it away, and you won't have a blocker anyway. And yeah, you can change it 3 Lobomon to Grizzlymon. Doesn't really matter for me too much, but yeah, I guess you'll have to change your deck depending on what you're expecting to play against. I did consider the Monmon, the rookie version, and just play other level 4s instead. But I found that the Monmon for 4 cost, there's a lot of things that can just kill it, like 1k removals, because it's so small. And you can't also block rookies anymore with that, because it would straight up die without killing the rookies. Whereas with Grizzly, it's 6k, you can block rookies, and they will die. And then the last 2, just play 2 Tobiumon. It used to be Garurumon, but after changing to Tobiumon, because he doesn't really stay long for much, normally just gets evolved into something else. The 3k DP doesn't really matter too much, but the 3 cost on play is really good to help you climb back up. So yeah, got 2 Tobiumon there. I did have some situations where I missed Garurumon because of the 6k, and I could have attacked over some blockers or something like that, or attack directly and they would force the block, and which would kill the blocker. But yeah, it's fine. I'll probably keep Tobiumon for the consistency, especially for the brick hands. So yeah, we'll get to level 5. Get 2 Garurumons. We're going for a toolbox type of level 5 lineup actually. So we got 2 Garurumons, which gives security +1 if you have 8 or more cards in hand. The when attacking effect is not really used because I don't have any Garurumons level 4, so it's not active, but the effect is it can unsuspend once per turn if it has a Garurumon underneath it. So yeah, I only really use it for the inherit effect, which gives a security +1 if you have 8 or more cards, like I said. And it's pretty easy to grow your hand because you normally try to just evolve, not hard play. Even hard playing cards like Tamer and Gabumon, you still recover the same card, so you're not reducing your hand count. And you also have the Upamons to just get you more cards in hand. So yeah, this was really good. Can go really aggressive with the Ancient Guru. 2 swings and +1 check each. That's really good. That gets rid of 4 security. So I have that there. Next toolbox, we got Mac Galgamon. Yeah, like I said, playing 2 each of this. And the effect is you can Digiburst 2 to return a level 4 lower Digimon on your opponent's side to the hand. I've returned so many blockers with this. So I would normally have like a level 4. I have a Tamer, and then my opponent will think or calculating just enough blockers for game to prevent them from dying. So I'll just bring out the level 4, go to Mac Galgamon, and just bounce the blocker, and now you have game on board. So it's really useful there. But the second effect, the inherit, gives 2k DP to your Digimon if you have a Tamer in play. It really comes in clutch a lot. There's the Ancient, which becomes 15, so it's safe from a Chaosmon. I have a Garurumon, Metal Garurumon BT1, which will come up in a second, which will survive checks now more often, so you can play Digimons out of it more. So this is really good for that. Next, you have the 2 Jammers that I was talking about earlier. The only reason for playing Demivimon I can probably choose another egg for that, but for now that one's fine. So yeah, we got Beowulf. It's just a really good threat to have on the board, especially like in a green matchup. The only out they have to this is literally Nidhoggmon. If you have a hybrid underneath it, which is normally Strabimon or the promo Lobomon, because you probably just want to sit on Beowulf with the Lobomon under it while you're waiting to draw your Ancient Garuru. So that's a really good ladder, I guess, or path that you can take. So you can go Lobo, Beowulf, and then when you finally find your Ancient, you can go Ancient on top. So yep, that's that. And the last two, we have two Bastimons. It's just my choice of the cheap level 5. It is a Omnimon deck, so you want the cheap lines to go all the way up into Omnimon when you need to. And then another choice you can do is the Monzimon, same level 5 that we used in 1.0. Next we go to Megas. Of course, we have 3 Ancient Gurus. Again, the hybrid part. It's a really good card in general, especially with the promo Lobomon, making it actually playable. So yeah, the effect is when attacking once per turn, you can unsuspend up to 2 of your Digimon with Garurumon their name or a hybrid. So itself is a Garurumon. Unfortunately, it's not a hybrid, so you can't take it with Strabimon, so only with Davis. But it's not too bad. You'll have it when you need it. And yeah, so you normally just want to evolve into this, and in some situations where you can just be aggressive and you have the Lobomon in hand and your rookie, you can just go into that for 3 cost. It will die at the end, but you get 2 swings. A lot of the time, what I've done is your opponent will swing with the Wargrey and maybe something else suspended. What I've done before is I had the rookie and then they passed. They have the Wargrey suspended. So I just bring out the rookie, go into Lobomon, evolve to Ancient, and attack over the Wargrey, and that puts them pretty far behind. So yep, it's really good that way. Catch your opponent by surprise. But it really shines when you just have it evolved all the way up into Ancient. You can use the Lobomon to make it cheaper, or because I played the cheap lines like Tobiomon into Bastimon, basically becomes the same cost as when I use a Lobomon plus I don't know, 3 cost level 5. So the total cost for that is basically the same as doing the Tobiomon plus Bastimon. So yeah, it's not too bad evolving it for 5. And next we have 2 Metal Gurumon from BT1. I wasn't originally playing this card. I was playing 4 Theziomons because I thought I would focus a lot on the Omnimon aspect. But the Metal Gurumon is still a really, really good card. Being able to play something from underneath, maybe a Strabimon, Gabumon, or Lobomon promo even. You can use the Lobomon to climb back up to an Ancient, for example. Or if you had to evolve the Lobomon and you eventually draw into your Ancient, you can play the Lobomon and evolve it to Ancient eventually. But yeah, just getting more bodies on board, more pressure. It's really, really good. Especially with the Mac Galgamon, it becomes 13, so it dies less. So in BT1, the problem with this card was that it died quite a bit to security attacks, so you don't get too much. I'm not playing the Garurumon level 4. You can try it out, but I just found I didn't have space for it. And I'm only playing 2 of this, so you probably wouldn't get the combo going too much. But yeah, you get the extra attack with the AncientGarurumon anyway, if you have both. Oh, speaking of unsuspending Garurumons, if you guys didn't know already, that's a good combo you can do with 2 AncientGarurumons. So what you want to do is swing with 1, don't use the effect. Swing with the another one, use the effect to unsuspend both. So that's 2 attacks. Now you swing with the one you used the effect, and then you swing with the other one you didn't use that effect. That becomes 4 attacks. And then you can swing once more with each. So that's basically 6 attacks. So what you can do is if you have an AncientGarurumon in your breeding, and you can have a rookie and your Ancient and Lobo in hand, what you can do for a kill turn is bring it out, evolve into your Ancient through Lobomon, do that 6 swings, and if they don't have a blocker, that's pretty much 5 securities plus 1 attack per game. So that's a really neat interaction you can do there. And that's also why I said rookies are pretty important in this. Then, of course, we have the 3 Omnimons. Yeah, not playing 4 because I need space for different stuff now. It's not BT1 anymore. And sometimes in BT1, people even reduce it to 3 already. Red Omni also just plays 3 back then because they have the Tamers. Almost the same idea. And options, probably best option for blue, other than Kakaida's Breath and Kaiser Nail. Both are pretty good options too. Hammer Spark. If you get choked in memory, Hammer Spark gets you there. If you choke them to 1 and they attack security, you reveal Hammer Spark. It becomes your turn. If you have a Tamer, it goes to 3, so even better. Basically getting 4 memory for that check. So yep, this is really good in general. And it helps you plan out your plays as well. So if you're in 1, but you only have like 2 cost evolve, for example, this helps you a lot. And helps you with the memory efficiency, I mean. The last 3 cards, you have 3 Davis. Yep, so Tamers are pretty important this time, and Davis is just a really good one, helping you dig through the pieces that you need. Sadly, it doesn't add the Omnimon, so you can't add him, and it doesn't add options too, so yeah, there's that small downside, but generally Davis is really, really good. And with the promo Lobomon, it catches people off guard, where they think they have enough defenders, but no, you have an extra attack with the Lobomon evolving into Davis evolving into Lobomon. So yep, there you have it. There's my Omnimon deck that I used for today's OCE event for the TAC tournament. Hope you guys like it. And yeah, we'll see you in the next ones.
I could always be the one you wanna call when it's cold outside. I will always be the one that's right here standing by.